Why did they nerf taunt? Well, it's because of this situation. Plus a million? Of course you have to nerf taunt. What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and me, I'm doing great, having so much fun with Tekken 8, and I'm gonna do a little breakdown on my boy Bryan Fury, who I was hoping, I had a lot of hopes for him in Tekken 8. It was the character I really wanted to play outside of Kazuya, and I have to say that I'm not disappointed in the least. He's absolutely amazing. He looks great, and he's so fun to play. It's insane. I'm gonna try and break it down. But in general, what we can say is that he's very, very strong. He's very strong. First things first, sidesteps are super strong in this game. They've buffed. So you want good space control. And Bryan has some of the best homing. In 1+2, Mach Kick, which also chips on block. This move on block does substantial damage. You saw that? You see that? And still knocks down for a soccer into Oki. Very powerful stuff. And down forward 4, this homing is still there. Also gives a soccer kick. If you're not a complete scrub like me, you'll soccer kick here. And 1+2 has its follow-ups. And you can even do 1+2-1 into backsway. Down forward to 1 has the same backsway. It's really cool. And Hatchet is still there, knocks down. No longer down 4 follow-up, but that could go. It was overtuned. So now we'll do the classic like so, and it's unbelievably strong. Hatchet remains really, really strong. But then we have some nerfs. 3-4 doesn't knock down. While standing 1 has no pushback whatsoever on block. He's lost multiple counter hit launchers. Magic 4. This is the biggest one. Check this. Nothing. It doesn't even knock down. So no more 11 frame counter hit launcher. That's a really big deal for Bryan. And there are a lot of nerfs. But wait, we got something that's completely busted. Completely busted. Down for 2 free. Still there. Still delayable, still counter hit launcher, but now it's safe on block. It pushes back exactly like 3-4. Same pushback. I'd be surprised if this stays, to be honest. So now what you do is you spam 3-4 and down for 2 free. There's no repercussion to having this blocked anymore. So you spam it. Insanely strong. Back 4 still there. So it's largely the same Bryan, but what really sets him apart here and what makes him so fun is Snake Eyes. This power up you get after a taunt where his arms, he has cinder across his lower arms there. His arms are burning. And now you have some unique stuff you can do. As soon as you use one of these attacks, you use up this install and it's gone. You're only allowed 1 powered up attack. But we're gonna look at those options. They're absolutely crazy. And if you go into heat, you automatically have heat and Snake Eyes. So again, the install. So I have heat for heat pressure, and I have Snake Eyes. So Bryan, what I like to do with Bryan is that I do this. I decline matches all the time. I just dodge. Okay. Decline combo dropper. Let's see. Boom. So you see there, mid combo, you land this knee. He does a very fast power up, and he gets Snake Eyes. So this is how I like to play. Boom, boom, boom. Wall combo. Now I have Snake Eyes. And here at the wall, so we know how disgusting Bryan's wall pressure is, right? You still have back 4. As disgusting as ever, right? Dear Lord. So we have access to back 4. We still have taunt, right? Taunt is still there. And now, when we are in Snake Eyes, we have an extension on 3-4. Oh, I tried to taunt. Oh my god! We have an extension on 3-4. So, how does this one work? Basically, you can choose to not delay it. And if you do that, it's a natural combo. 3, 4, 1 plus 2. 40 damage. Natural. But you can choose to charge it up. And if you do, that's just like Fakumram's guard break. It's unblockable and it wall splats. It's absolutely disgusting. And also in Snake Eyes, you get access to up for 2, free. You can normally do this with free punches, like so. And I think this is 13 frames fast. We don't have exact frame data, but I think it's 13. It's very fast. In Snake Eyes, you can do 5 punches. This throws them so high that you can actually bound here if you have heat. This also means easy launch when in from a taunt. So absolutely insane stuff. And this is why I believe they nerfed the taunt. So how did they nerf the taunt? It scales now. You know how it normally works with a launcher? The launcher does 100% damage. The follow-up hit does 70% damage. It scales, right, with every hit. The taunt itself, now that hit, counts as a launcher. So the follow-up hit doesn't do 100 anymore. It does 70. So everything scales a ton now from a taunt. Taunt does anything that follows from a taunt has reduced damage. And first I could not understand this because I was like, why would you do that? Taunt stuff is so hard to do. We should reward skill, right? Why would you remove that? But then I realized, well, they've added so much taunt pressure to this character that I think if 100% damage was intact, it would be unbearable, I think, playing against Bryan. Because the reality is, now you can do taunt heat engager, taunt wall splat, anything into Snake Eyes. Heat is so obnoxious when you're going up against Bryan. You're going up against taunt. Back 4 again. You're going up against this. You're going up against this dash. I think if taunt did 100%, it would just be absolutely ridiculous, to be honest, his wall pressure. So eventually I understood why they did that. But so, yeah, Bryan is eating very good in Tekken 8. And he still has really good wall travel. They've nerfed a lot of characters' wall travel, but his remains really good. Even without heat. As he still has this. I'm so happy I'm getting a lot of matches, guys. Very happy. He still has this. Most characters don't have access anymore to move like this, but backflips and throws them super far. Oh, and forward 3, still a counter hit launcher. So Bryan is super strong. He retains his unbelievable space control. He retains his 50-50. Back one counter it, throws higher than ever before. So all the stuff you take for granted is there. It's just that this install now gives him an easy mode taunt launcher, right? And a fuckum ram style guard break. So Bryan, who already had unbelievable wall pressure, now has an unblockable guard break, right? And he has access to the heat shenanigans, like, oh, I'll do down back 1+2. Ugh, I'm not in heat. So right, I'll do down back 1+2. I'll do down back 1+2. And you see, if he blocks it, I'm plus 1,000,000, right? I'm plus 1,000,000. If that hits, I get a wall splat. So again, it's so easy to see, like, why did they nerf taunt? Well, it's because of this situation. Plus 1,000,000? Of course you have to nerf taunt. The pressure in this game is ridiculous, right? With snake eyes, with heat frames. They had to nerf it, I think. They had to nerf taunt damage. So even with the nerf taunt damage, I believe that Bryan is going to be an absolute menace in this game. An absolute menace. But I do want to stress again the first thing I mentioned in this video, and it's that sidesteps haven't been this good in a million years. And his space control is really gonna shine here, I think. And people have trouble backdashing, right? Backdashing? Well, his space control is so strong in this regard as well, right? So I think Bryan is going to do really, really well. And with Snake Eyes and his combo utility and heat, and the taunt, the new taunt mechanics, is super fun to play, in my opinion. I have so much fun with Bryan. And I'm sure you will do as well. So insanely annoying recording here with the matches going on, but yeah, let's hope my magic editing removes most of it. And I hope you enjoyed my few words here on Bryan. Thanks.